What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Today we are on a long run. I'm going to do about 6 miles. I inadvertently signed myself up for a marathon. So I am going for a long run, about 6 miles to be exact. Going to be a relatively slow-ish pace, probably like, I don't know, 10 minutes, 30 seconds, just working on my stamina. Sorry if the wind is messing up with the audio. I will update you every single mile. Let's do this. Mile 1, 9:41. Running into the wind. So this sucks. Mile 2, 9:58. Keep it trucking along. Mile 3, 9:48. The longer this run goes on, makes me realize I can actually be decent at running. I wouldn't say this is the fastest that I've ever seen. However, it's still pretty good. Good for me. Whew. Mile 4, 10:09. Starting to slow down a little bit. However, I still feel good. 2 more miles to go. I'm at 4.55 miles and I've hit a wall. I've hit a wall where my legs feel like jello and they just don't want to keep churning. They don't want to do this. But yeah, goddamn. I'm gonna keep pushing through because I said 6. So I'm gonna give you guys 6. God, my feet hurt. Mile 5, 11:25. I have an end goal in sight. Only a mile left. Mile 6, 10:45. Finished in an hour and 2 minutes. Whew. Just to put it into perspective, the last time I ran anywhere near 6 miles was high school. I was doing cross country. The longest I ever ran was 8.5. 8 miles. Let's get it going. All right, it's the next day. Let's go over my numbers for this run that I just did. So, as you can see, we got the map. We got the map right here. The elevation gain was about 468 feet, so relatively flat. My heart rate stayed steady at, my average was 173, so that's good. My pace averaged 10:20. I told you guys in the beginning, 10 minutes to 10:30. Boom, right in the middle. Average power, my cadence, 149 steps per minute. Don't know why I need to know that, but it's good data. Vertical oscillation. Again, don't know why I need to know how much I'm bouncing while I run. But 10.7 centimeters. That's apparently my bounciness ratio. Ground contact time. Dude, holy crap. These are crazy numbers. All right. So now, let's get into the nitty-gritty. Workout time, an hour, 2 minutes, 5 seconds. Elapsed time, an hour, 2 minutes, 27 seconds. Total distance of 6.01 miles. Active calories, 961. Don't think that's accurate. Yep. Like I said, elevation gain, average cadence, pace. I did go all out on this. Dude, it was 6 miles. The last time I ran 6 miles was, again, high school. Crazy. Anyway, let's get into my splits. My first mile was a 9:41, heart rate 164. Don't care about power, how much wattage I'm using in my own body, whatever. Anyway, mile 2, 9:58, heart rate 177, 9:48 for the third mile, 178, and then 10:10 for the fourth mile. Obviously, I was getting a bit tired. And then the fifth mile, that's when performance drops off. We got 11:25 for that mile. Yeah. Like I said, it was tough. Yeah. I'm not much of a runner. I'm more of a lifter, but I am trying to become like a hybrid athlete, if you will. Mile 6, 10:46. So I finished that sixth mile, 10:46. And then obviously the 12 seconds from when I stopped and needed to catch my breath to when I ended the workout. Anyway, yeah, fastest 5K at 30 minutes, 28 seconds. So that's good. My longest running workout. Apparently that was a record for this. Granted, I do have a new Apple Watch, so it's probably the longest run I've ever recorded with an Apple Watch. Yeah, those were the numbers. So you heard me say that I accidentally signed up for a marathon. And you're probably asking, Brett, how do you accidentally sign up? I was in a group chat at work, and they said, ooh, group marathon. And I said, I'm down. So now I'm signed up. How in the world am I going to train for a marathon? That's the real question. Well, I ran cross country in high school. I was never good at it. However, I do think that I can run. I'm decent at running. Again, I plan on kind of dwindling down on those split times, so that way I can finish a marathon in less than 6 hours or something like that. But yeah, in order to train for it, I'm going to do my long runs on Sundays. I'm going to do a recovery run a day or two afterwards. And then I'm going to do a speed run where I just work on my speed of running, whether that be running a mile and trying to do it in 9 minutes, or running 2 miles and trying to do it in under 18 minutes, because that's what, 9-minute mile? Yeah, under 9, yeah. You get what I'm saying. But yeah, the whole reason for the running thing is the fact that I want to be what's called a hybrid athlete, to where I look like I have big muscles, and I can run like 10 miles if need be, you know? I think it's super cool to have the capability to bench 315 and also run 10 miles. I think that is peak physical form. I just want to be able to do it all, you know? I was also a swimmer in high school. I want to be able to swim 500 yards in less than like 7 minutes. There's a lot of things that I want to do, but yeah, that's the overall goal for me. Anyway, guys, I hope you liked watching this video. Me hurting myself on my runs. Stay tuned for another one. Peace.